Morning, friends. So basically today it's a rainy day, so I decided I would go ahead and make some patterns or templates, if you will, for different items that I make. So there's a round mask that's basically, well, first of all, you'll need, I'm using a white, like poster board, lightweight poster board, my ruler, a pencil, and also a pair of scissors to cut it out when I'm done. So basically we're going to start by, the first one I want to make is a template for a mask that's approximately 6 inches round. So what we're going to do is going to take our ruler, set it at our midpoint here in the corner, and start marking. And we're going to make sure we have some seam allowance. So I'm going to mark right at 3.5. Keep that on the midpoint, 3.5. 3.5. Just mark it so we know what it's for. Just carrying this all down, making sure that we keep our ruler right at the midpoint. And you can use any ruler that you actually have. I just happen to have this one. And yeah, just mark it. And then when you're done, you're just going to join all of the lines together. A little bit crooked, but you get the gist of it. When you sew, you're not going to see that edge anyway, so don't worry about that. So we'll have our sewing line somewhere about a 1/4 inch around the whole item. So the next thing I want to do, I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to make a template for, those sleep bonnets, satin bonnets that you see online. I'm going to be selling those on my site shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and make a template here. And this first one is going to be for a 24-inch bonnet. So I'm going to, half of 24 is 12. So we're going to give it a 1/2 inch to make it 12.5. Mark it. So we have, again, so we have enough room for our, and we're keeping that edge down there. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, it happens. So we'll just continue. And we're going to continue marking at 12.5 until we get all the way across. And that'll give us a nice 24-inch bonnet when we're finished sewing. And that'll be another tutorial I'll probably do later on. In the meantime, just carefully marking this, and I'll write this on here. It's 12.5 times 2. Going to be 25. And we'll just put on here bonnet. Yep. And I'll continue marking this 12.5 inches, keeping our midpoint to make sure we get it even all the way. And then we're going to, oops, didn't put a mark on that in, let's see. We're going to put, that's 12.5. 12.5. Bring it out, so make sure we start right at the corner with that 12.5. See how easy it is? I almost marked it at 12. Okay, so and then we're just going to take and we're going to connect our lines once again to actually form the slice of a pie, a quarter of a pie. And then when we fold our fabric, one folded edge will be here, and then the double folded edge will be here, and we'll cut two. We'll cut one for the cut two, one of your pretty fabric, and then one of your satin lining. And then we'll talk about placement of the elastic, where you want it to go, somewhere about there, all the way around. You don't have to do anything with these markings right now. They're just like guesstimated and not really, as you see, I didn't really measure it. I just kind of guesstimating right about where the elastic's going to be, and it's going to form a nice little frill with the difference between here and the elastic. So it'll be good. So I'll just so you can see. And then you get your lines joined together, and then we're going to cut it out and come back. Okay, so I'm back and I have them, each piece cut out. This is the small one to make the face mask. And then I have the next size. That's, I made the 12.5 to make a 25-inch bonnet. And then, as I was cutting out, I realized I had enough board left to make another one 13 inches. It was kind of close because the board was partially used for another project that I had. So I went ahead and I cut this one that's 13, so that'll make a 26-inch bonnet. And I may just add a little additional seam allowance to this one to make it just a slightly bigger, slightly more uniform to the others that I have. I didn't have enough room to give it 13.5 for the seam allowance. I'll just have to remember to cut that. So that's not a problem. So for today, that's all I have. This is Toutress with an how to make a template for your circular items such as your bonnets or your circular masks that actually become a 3D mask when you're finished sewing the mask. And I will have a how-to on that very shortly. So would you like, subscribe, and share this video? Let me know what you think about it. Too long, too short, not enough details. I hope everything was clear. I'm looking for your feedback, but I'm looking for your comments. I'm looking for you to subscribe, hit the bell so you can know when I upload the next video. And of course, share with others because sharing is caring. Thank you. This is Touchers. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.